Hey guys! In this lesson we will talk about what microservices are and how it is different from monolithic applications. We will give disadvantages and advantages about both of them. Let's start.
You know that normally we work just one project and this project contains a database, a client-side user interface, and a server-side application. You know that a database consisting of many tables, usually in a relational database management system. You know that a client-side consisting of HTML page and JavaScript running in a browser. You know that a server-side contains a lot of services like MVC, model controller. Also, all dependencies can be found on just one configuration file. Actually, this is exactly what monolithic application is. A monolithic application is built as a single unit, so all in one project. Enterprise applications can be example for it. To understand exactly what microservices are and why microservices, we should know the problems about normal ways. You know that in big projects, there are lots of developers and they push all of code into one single project. At the end of it, your big project will be bigger project day by day. So, what can be problem with these big projects or bigger projects? First one is, for example, you have a million line of code in your project. If you have a problem with one line of them, the entire system does not work. Secondly, you know sometimes you need upgrade version of a library in your project. In that case, it would require the whole application to be upgraded, tested, and deployed because all modules are dependent to each other. Third one is, if you work with continuous integration pipeline, you should deploy and test all systems. Fourthly, in normal ways, you work with just one database and all relations are kept with single scheme. These are the problems about monolithic application. Now we can talk about microservices. Microservices are to slice big projects to very small projects. In traditional monolithic application, there is simple module. But in microservices, there are different modules. Each of them has own model, own database, and own dependencies. Microservice is not a project. It is project of projects. You know that in a project, ton of people can work and they are putting all of code into one single project. So you slice these kind of projects to very small projects. Then you make them work together effectively. Let's talk about microservices, advantages and disadvantages. Microservices are suitable for big projects. So if you work with small project, monolithic application will be effective. There is no reason for you slice up something this small into microservices. You will just introduce a lot of complexity. With microservices, you can use different technologies and you can use different database schemas because you have different modules. Continuous integration and continuous development pipeline steps can be handled easily and effectively with microservices because you have small projects and these projects can be deployed easily. Third one is, if you have an error on code block, it does not affect the whole system. It will be just related with its service. The other one is, you know that scalability of a system is its capability to handle an increasing load of work. With microservices, services can be scaled independently. You can handle load balancing easily. Actually, that's all about microservices. Thank you.